And we're back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dark Phoenix Gaming, and you are watching Mass Effect Legendary Edition with Vin Shepard. And to the very few of you that aren't tuned into this because of either my update video or the first episode / intro for this series, I'm just gonna come out and tell you, this is a reboot of my original attempt at a Mass Effect playthrough, with a different character and class and everything. So I may reference the old series a few times, but it won't be very often. Anyways, last time we made our character, arrived here on the Normandy. Oops, didn't mean to make the camera do that. Anyways, we did all that. And I did a bit of the class level up of shenanigans, since we get a few points at the start. And this time we're going to progress the plot. Now, at some point, I will stop and read / listen to all the codex entries. But I'll probably wait to do that until we're at the Citadel. For now, we're just gonna sort of move on through things, and I'll be doing as many of the investigate options as I can, I think, just because I think it adds to the narrative. But if I decide to skip one or two, then that's just how it is. Hey there, Presley. What's up?
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Well, I heard you having a bit of an argument there. Something up?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down in engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Yeah, he has a point. It's rather like sending James Bond to go and buy milk for you, to be honest. I'm not surprised that some of the crew would be suspicious about that.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheap. Less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Yeah, now, it might seem a little weird that we wouldn't know about the stealth systems, but one thing to keep in mind, unless you're actually playing an engineer class, you might know some stuff about it, but I doubt they would have bothered to give you the detail. Was there anything? Plus, you're a soldier. Engineering stuff like how does the ship work isn't exactly the sort of thing that you'd be that interested in, probably. I mean, if you were a Marine going on a ship to be part of an invasion somewhere, do you think you'd be worried about how is this ship floating? Or would you just focus on doing your job? I think the latter.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Well, I'll look into it, I guess.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Yeah, definitely something going on here.
I grew up on Infiltrator, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
You watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Yeah, you need to calm down before you get yourself killed or something.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Speaking of specters,
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
again, you need to calm down.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Above the law, and there are no human specters, from what I gather.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're a war hero, right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the Blitz single-handed? That's the kind of talent the Spectres are looking for.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
Yeah, that's one little interesting point with the dialogue. If you're a war hero, then it just sort of flips on by with no input from you because it's a thing that happens, not particularly bad or traumatic or anything, so you don't really have reason to comment on what Jenkins says there. On the other hand, if we were a sole survivor, or the Ruthless background, which Ruthless is what I went for in the original run, you actually get a chance to comment, to chastise him for bringing up bad memories, or something else, probably tell him he needs to stop being so glib about it, or something, and then Chakwas will interject, which is kind of interesting. But because War Hero is sort of the middle ground, less extreme, and yeah, you had to fight a bunch of enemies, but that's about the extent of it. You don't get that. Which is an interesting attention to detail. But the specters do sound rather dangerous. Unlimited power, you know the whole thing about power corrupting. Well, I would imagine even more so with unlimited power.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
I don't know, the romantic legends sound a lot more realistic than Dr. Chakwas' version, to be honest.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Really? Did you honestly just say no real danger there? That's like asking for something to go wrong. He'll do fine, though. Just chill out.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
He's gonna screw this up.
Captain's waiting
I
for
can
me.
already tell.
Goodbye, Commander.
We get more codex entries. Like I said, I'm gonna stop and read those later, probably after the prologue bit is over. But now, let's finally talk to the person we're here to speak to. Mr. Nihilus, the Turian Spectre himself.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Yeah, at this point, I think half the crew's figured that out, guys. You weren't exactly subtle about it.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big shit. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Well, this just got more interesting. that we found basically a research cache or something from this universe's precursor race. It's that everyone's basing all of their technologies on. Yeah. This could get ugly if anyone with less than stellar intentions finds out. Definitely. The fact that literally all of everyone's technology is based on some old race. Not sure how I feel about that. But the extra help is
Never hurts to
welcome,
have a few
to be
extra hands on
certain.
board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Sorry about that, everyone. Just had to go and feed myself. Because it was basically about lunchtime. Reheated beef rending over rice and fresh tomatoes with cottage cheese on top, if you're curious. But yes, I am back from eating now. Wait, Nihilus, put my name forward.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were
Yes, seriously, this is one of those things that it's something Shepard really should know, but
Nobody
doesn't,
really knows how or why.
and that's always kind of bothered me.
But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society. Without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
That would be nice. Now, what do you know about this beacon?
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes.
Yeah,
Some
that
of the
last
species
line
of
is
the
one
Terminus
example
might be willing
of
to
when
start war.
having
The last
you
thing
say
the Prothean
more
wants is to get dragged
than
into a major
what's
conflict with the
stated
Terminus
in the
system.
text
We have to keep this low-key.
can make it seem like it's going to be something dumb, because the Terminus systems, question mark, makes it seem like Shepard doesn't know what the Terminus systems is. So some of these can be a little poorly phrased, but I'm ready to go now,
Just
I
give
think.
the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
What in the actual fuck is that thing? Not the most friendly of
Everything
messages, I'm
cuts
sure
out
you'll
after that. No
agree.
comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
Yeah. That thing
Status report.
is not
17 minutes out, Captain. No
looking
other Alliance
great
ships in the area.
as potential opposition.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet.
I don't like the odds of trying to take on one of those
Small
with a
strikes
frigate,
move quickly, without drawing
stealth
attention.
or no.
It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Alright then. Just please don't ask me to fight whatever that is on foot.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Well, it is a dig site.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point one.
Gotcha.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Understood.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
And we're down.
Ship
And
perimeter
saved.
secure, Commander.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
So, let's go over here. And our new mission is to find the beacon. I did kind of rush ahead a little bit and talked less than I could have because I really wanted to get us onto Eden Prime within the space of episode 2, which was by no means guaranteed. In any case, we have squad mates to level up. Firstly, I'm going to unlock Barrier for Caden. And then, First Aid. He is a Sentinel class. And Jenkins, for absolutely no significant reason whatsoever, I'm I'm just going to put them all into something random. Assault rifles in this case. And then I'm going to toggle the helmets off on Kaidan and Vin. Yes, I'm going to be calling Shepard by her first name throughout this Let's Play series, you should realize. Just because it's a unique name, based off of all the ones I've seen, and I kind of like saying it, especially given where this came from. And also, I'm sure, for no reason whatsoever, the game will not let us remove Jenkins' helmet. I'm sure there's no context to this whatsoever. And H will put away our weapon. Now, we are going to switch to the sniper rifle, I think. We're a sniper.
What the hell are those? Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Sounds feeling a little low to me. At least on the dialogue front. I'm gonna put it all the way up to 100% for dialogue, because I could barely hear what they were saying there. Anyways, I'm going to use these gas bags, as Jenkins called them, as target practice. To test out my sniping skills. Huh. Not bad.
Oh god, what happened here?
Yeah, that's much better for the dialogue. And we can tell our squad mates what weapons we want them to use. Let me actually check something, because I don't remember. Kaidan is a sentinel, but I don't actually know what his weapon proficiencies are. And I want to avoid just selecting a random weapon for him, because I want it to be something he'd be decent with using. I should have set myself to offline before starting to record. So now, whoever's on my friends list decides to start playing things in those shows, I'll have to do something about that next time. I guess we'll let Kaidan stick with his pistol for now, since I don't actually know what he's competent with. That was weird. Our sniper rifle just sort of glitched out of existence for half a second and switched sides on us. God damn it, Vin. Now you've gone and got Jenkins killed. Not bad shooting. Bit rough because we're low level, and our accuracy and ability to hold our weapons steady is still a work in progress, but not bad, given how long it's been since I've played a sniper in these
Rip right
games.
through his shields. We're out of chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, man.
Okay. Forward then. Sniper rifle out. I want to try to engage people at range, because being a sniper, that is where our strength is. That is not what I wanted to do.
Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out.
Right.
I'll try to catch up with...
Squad screen. And this is the point at which the game actually technically wants us to do our leveling up, but I did it a little early. Let's see. Q, E to move, Z to attack our targets. Yeah, you can't actually give command. It's in battle. The cover system's a bit more rudimentary in the first game, honestly. So that's something I'll have to reaccustom myself to. I'm more familiar with how it works in Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3, where you can just move directly from cover into the open field again by combining spacebar and directional controls. Can't do that here. It starts to get more advanced in the later games, which will be nice. And hello, new person. Not a bad shot under fire, honestly. And oh boy, I would not want to be that guy. The Geth have apparently started playing with spikes. Oops. Accidental spoiler there. Slight spoiler, rather, because you'll be fine. That out shortly. Anyways.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was going to make it.
I may have to cut that bit of audio out in the final product.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
You
Are
okay?
you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The
Well,
dig
it is
site's
the only
close,
thing
just
that
over
makes
that
even
rise.
the slightest
It might
bit of
still be there.
logical sense, to be honest. At this point, I think we can use all the firepower we can get our hands on, so... Why don't you come with?
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Okay, that's a fair mindset to have, honestly. I'd probably be in the same place were I in her position. These things killed my squad mates and possibly friends. I want to butcher a lot of them in retaliation. Not a lot of people who would be able to avoid thinking like that, to be honest.
What else do you know about the
At least
Geth?
I don't think so.
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Mysterious AI that drove their creators from their homes and are just sort of sitting on their hands ever since. And no one bothered to investigate what they were up to in the meantime. Therefore, there is absolutely no current intelligence on them of any kind. This can only end badly.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Yeah, and honestly, we're not gonna bother to ask about Nihilus. We know he's off doing his own thing, scouting or surveying or whatever, and it doesn't affect our end of the mission, honestly, so that's just wasted conversation time. Let's go.
Move out!
Alright. Spend more points
The
there.
beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Light armor. Beacon to fetch, and we have a new squad mate. Yeah, take your helmet off. Meet Ashley Williams, everyone. She is going to be our new soldier to replace Jenkins. I will give her points, an assault rifle, and combat armor for now. And at this point, we are going to end this episode here, with the absolute clusterfuck that is our arrival on Eden Prime. We've lost one squad mate, gained another, and are getting ready to press on with things. So, I hope you'll join me next time for when we will shoot more Geth on Eden Prime and hopefully get some idea as to what the actual fuck is going on here. Because I'm still not sure, to be honest. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. See you then, folks. See you then.